Hey team, it's Crystal here, and I just realized that this week is almost over already. It's crazy. So I wanted to make sure that we got our training video up for the week, and the one thing that has been evident that we need to really address this week, if not all the time, but definitely this week, is how to have confidence in your inviting. We held a question and answer Zoom session yesterday, and that was one of the topics that came up. And it's something that I hear over and over again, whether you are a new coach or even if you've been coaching for a while. It seems that the invite part of the vital behaviors is the hardest thing for people to do. And the reason why is because of fear of rejection and fear of failure. So those are the things that we're going to be focusing on and how to overcome them, and why you need to change your perspective on inviting, because when we change our perspective just a slight little bit, it can really turn things around and boost our confidence on how to invite. So if you just let the fear of rejection and failure control you, it will paralyze you and you will not invite because you will be afraid of what people will think and what they will say, and if they would tell you no, and you won't move your business forward. And that's why we're all here. We're all here to move our business forward. We're all here to help people. And that will only come if we are inviting. So if you don't invite people, there's no way that they can tell you no, right? So there's no way that you can be rejected. I'm here to tell you that you should be going for no's. I said no many times, actually, before I actually said yes. The majority of my personally sponsored coaches said no before they said yes. This is a normal, common thing. One, most people have no clue truly about what we do as coaches. They see us as just another multi-level marketing company. They see us as just another, I'm not going to name names, but shake company or patch company or wrap company or something along the lines of that. And you and I both know that we are far different from those other companies. Even though we might be set up in a similar fashion and run in a similar way, we are far different, and we have something far different to offer people. And it's something that is truly life-changing, whereas when you look at all of those other opportunities, can you really say that? So you need to change your perspective. Change your perspective. You're missing an opportunity to inspire people. You're missing an opportunity to be able to potentially change people's lives if you're not inviting them. You have to look at it, and I've used this analogy before, and I'll say it again probably a million more times, but you have to look at it as if you're inviting people to the party. And so when you first start as a coach, you're really excited, and you tell maybe your family, whatever else, you tell everybody what you're doing, and the people that join your party, they come on board with you, and they're excited to help you out and to do this. They're excited to try a challenge pack, see what you're all about, are typically your family members and your close friends, because those are people that you already have built a relationship with. They're people that already know, like, and trust you. And so those people are called your warm market, and because they already, again, have that relationship with you. And so what happens is they will automatically come to your party. They don't need to be invited. They want to support you. They come to everything that you do, and they are your biggest cheerleaders. But if you were having a party, I'm pretty confident that you would invite much more than just your mom, just your family, and just your best friends. Typically, you would invite all of your friends. You would want everybody there. You'd want everybody to experience the party with you, to connect with them, to engage with them, and all of that great stuff. But if you don't invite those people to the party, one, they're not either going to know about it, or two, they're not going to even know what you have to offer. So when you invite them to the party, do they automatically say, oh yeah, sure, I'll be there? No. A lot of people maybe already have other plans. So maybe they're already doing something else for health and fitness that is working for them right now and that they're satisfied with. They forget, they say they're going to be there and then they forget, or they reschedule, they double book or something else. These are people who, like, they are excited at first. They say, yeah, I want to do what you're doing. And then they flake out for whatever reason and something comes up and you're like, wait, but I thought they said they were excited. And so now they're just not even returning my messages. What's going on? So there's all different kinds of situations that will happen. And when you invite, you're going to get all those kinds of situations up. But if you don't invite to the party, then nobody's going to show up at your party. So you need to put it out there. And that when you're inviting to a party, it's not a direct reflection on you. This is something much bigger, right? Most people have a wall when it comes to anything to do with health, fitness, nutrition related, right? It's very something that's very personal, very private, and that you really have to be ready to do on your own time. So your job is to just invite them to the party. It's not to convince them that they have to show up to the party or help you plan the party or do anything else like that. Your job is to invite them to the party. If they can't make it, that's okay. You're still going to be friends with them. You're still going to support them on their journey. And you can still invite them down the road when you have another party 6 months later, right? So it doesn't mean that you just give up on them and then you never talk to them ever again, because that is not part of building relationships, right? That is not part of what we do. So you need to make sure that you are sharing your story, because people will be interested. But if you don't invite and let people know that you can help them, often what happens is that they will go to Amazon or the Beachbody website or something else like that, and they end up getting it on their own. That happens often. I've had many coaches complain about that. Oh, but I said that, da, 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 da. Well, obviously it wasn't clear enough. Like, we need to express that you want to help them. And sometimes that'll still happen. But realize this, that you have every reason in the world to be confident, right? You are not providing a service that is fake or faulty or misleading. You are providing a top-notch service. And how do you know that, even if you're brand new? Because our stuff, our products are money back guaranteed. We wouldn't do that if we didn't believe in them. We have people that travel all over the world to come up with the ingredients for Shakeology. We have people on research and development teams who are constantly working. That's their full-time job for our performance supplement line. Like, these things are deeply, deeply thought out, and there are lots of effort and energy put into creating these products. And so these products you can be confident in. They're not fake. They're not some quick fix. They're something that is true, lasting, and lifestyle, something that is sustainable. So that is something that you should be confident in when you are inviting someone to join you, when you are inviting someone to join your challenge group or to join this coaching opportunity. This is a stand-up company with very high integrity and outstanding morals and values. That is one of the reasons why I have stood by this company for so long, and why I was convinced 150% of my confidence in this company when so many people laughed at me when I first started this and when I first became a coach, because it's not something that I ever thought I would be doing. It's not something that I ever thought I would be a part of, being in the fitness industry. But, you know, people have made a mockery out of it a lot of times, but we need to show people what it truly is and the real light being shown on it of what it's really all about. You are knowing that you have the confidence of this company's products and everything else. You're providing someone a service that works. There's a reason why you're here, and there's a reason why you became a coach. You have confidence in that, or else you wouldn't have done that. So you need to use that and express that to other people. Wouldn't you want to share that opportunity with other people? Why would you hold that back? The potential of what you see, the opportunity of what you see, why would you hide that from somebody? Why wouldn't you share that? It's the same as the analogy that we always share about the restaurant. If you find a really amazing restaurant, or maybe it's a hair product, you find this hair product and it's amazing, and you're like, oh, this is the bomb. And you start telling all of your friends. That is exactly what you are doing. So you invite people to this restaurant and you say, come have dinner with me. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite place. I've done this with a lot of people for a restaurant that's local in town. And I've said, this is my favorite place. This is the best place ever. I do it with kombucha all the time. I don't get any kickback, but I tell people why I love kombucha and how I drink it all the time and the different brands that I love and the different flavors that I love. And I share that on a regular basis. And that is what you essentially are doing with our products and with this company. And so you should be confident in that because you are firsthand experiencing what it's all about, how it works, and all of that stuff. These products are money back guaranteed. Shakeology is amazing. Why wouldn't you want to share that with people? It's boosted my immune system. I know I'm getting an incredible amount of nutrients into my system every single day. I rarely ever get sick. I have great energy from it on a regular basis. It's an incredible value. You can use the Costco reference as a mom, and I know other people go to Costco too, but it's usually like a mom place, right? And so Costco, people pay a yearly fee to join Costco, right? Same as you're paying like a monthly fee maybe to be a discount coach or a coach. It's the same kind of idea. But at Costco, you are buying things in bulk. So you are getting a great deal. You know that. You will spend $75 on chicken, but you know that it's going to come out to be less expensive than if you were to buy it at the regular grocery store, right? So it's the same thing with Shakeology. I never have a problem when I sell individual packets. I will sell a week's worth at a time for $35. 7 days worth for $35. So that totals, if you have 4 weeks, $140. That's the same price of what Shakeology costs, right? Nobody ever has a problem spending the $35. What they do have a problem with, or what often the objection comes up, is when they want to drop or when they need to drop $140. And you need to bring up the Costco analogy, right? Because people don't realize it's 30 days worth. You're buying this in advance so that you don't need to worry about a meal every single day for 30 days. So all of this stuff, we have so much that is incredible value and incredible, amazing things to offer. So you need to be confident in that. And when someone says no, it's not like they're saying, no, not ever. They're just saying, no, not right now. So what you need to make sure of is that you keep moving forward because you never know. Like I said, majority of my coaches told me no before they told me yes. I said no multiple times before I said yes. And here I am earning a significant 6-figure income after 3 years and have a great, huge, active team, right? You never know what's going to happen. And so that's why you continue to post consistently and show up consistently and add value consistently and share your story consistently after you are doing the inviting, because that's when people are watching you. But they're not going to be paying attention if you don't give them something to pay attention to. So if you haven't invited them, why would they be paying attention? Maybe sometimes they do, but again, you need to invite them to the party. So if you don't have confidence, people are going to sense that. You need to go in with confidence about Shakeology, go in with confidence about how these products work. And when you invite, be confident in what you have to offer. Be matter of fact. People are attracted to confidence. If your coach came to you and was super unsure and kind of wavering all over the place, now, don't get me wrong. I don't want you to confuse this with knowing everything about everything, right? Because that's not the same thing. We don't have to know everything in order to move forward. But what we do need to do is we need to go in with confidence. You are here for a reason. You chose to be drinking Shakeology for a reason. You chose to be a part of this company for a reason. And you should be confident when you bring that to somebody else in the invite. Your goal is to go for no. You're planting seeds, and as you post, those seeds are going to be cultivated. If there's someone you're thinking about, I guarantee you that someone else is thinking about that person too. So you need to be bold and be courageous. You have the potential to change someone's life. I wouldn't take that lightly if I were you. You need to start thinking in that mindset, not, oh no, woe is me. No, the world is bigger than you. It's not about your own personal fear, your own personal rejection, or anything else like that. 99.9 times out of 100, when someone tells you no, it has nothing to do with you. You're just bringing it on yourself and your own insecurities. It has everything to do with something about them, which has nothing to do with you. So there's no reason why you should fear that rejection, because it's not rejecting you when they say no. Remember, this business is up to you. And if you want to be successful, it comes down to you. So you must put your fear aside and you must start inviting people to the party. You must turn off that rejection or that fear in your brain and go for no. Make that your mission and keep moving forward.